Strength training just killed Wall Pilates and the 12-3-30-20-26's viral cardio trends. Two of the most viral workouts of the last 2 years just collapsed in popularity by more than half. And the trend that crushed them is the oldest move in the gym. Wall Pilates, the at-home craze that filled TikTok feeds in 2024, has lost more than 55% of its search interest. The 12-3-30 treadmill workout, once recommended by every fitness influencer on the planet, dropped by the same amount. People aren't quitting fitness, they're switching. And what they're switching to has deeper roots, harder results, and a payoff that almost no cardio trend can match. But before anyone abandons the mat, there's one rule the new winners are following that almost nobody talks about. So how did the two biggest fitness fads of 2024 fall so fast? Wall Pilates rose in late 2023 on the back of short, satisfying TikTok videos. The promise was simple. Use a wall, a mat, and 20 minutes a day, and watch the body transform. The videos were calming, the moves looked elegant, and for the first 6 months, millions of people swore by it. But by the middle of 2025, complaints started piling up. People who had done the routine for months reported small changes, not big ones. Some saw flexibility gains. Few saw real strength gains. Almost none saw the dramatic body transformations the videos promised. The hype faded. Search interest dropped. By early 2026, what was once a phenomenon had quietly slipped out of the top 10. The 12-3-30 had a similar arc. The workout was simple. 12% incline, 3 miles per hour, 30 minutes. It went viral in 2020. It was repeated by thousands of fitness creators through 2023. But by 2025, gym members who had done it 5 days a week for years began noticing plateaus. Their bodies adapted to the same incline, the same speed, the same time. Without progressive overload, the workout stopped delivering. People moved on, the treadmills sat quieter. What both trends had in common was a single weakness. They worked for a few months. Then they stopped working. The body got used to them. So what is winning right now? Strength training, hybrid training, functional movement. The American College of Sports Medicine, which has tracked fitness trends every year since 2007, just named strength training one of the top trends of 2026. The reasons aren't new. Lifting weights or body weight loads that progress over time builds muscle. More muscle burns more calories at rest. More muscle protects joints, improves balance, and slows the aging clock in ways no walking program can match. The science has been clear for decades. What changed in 2026 is that the public finally caught up. Gyms in cities like Los Angeles, London, and Austin are reporting record memberships from women in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. The same group that built the Wall Pilates wave. They aren't lifting 5s anymore, they're lifting 10s, 15s, and 20s. Some are pulling deadlifts heavier than they ever thought possible. Trainers say the shift has been the fastest cultural turn they've seen in 20 years. But here's where the story gets sharper. Strength training alone isn't the whole answer. The fastest growing format on the planet right now is something called hybrid training. The idea is simple. One workout combines strength, cardio, and mobility in the same session. A typical hybrid hour might include heavy squats, short sprints on a rower, and a long stretch sequence at the end. It hits the body from 3 angles at once. It prevents plateaus because there's always a new stress to adapt to. And it cuts the total time someone has to spend in the gym from 5 sessions to 3. Hybrid training is what most former Pilates and treadmill fans are switching to. It feels harder. It feels more useful. And the results, gym surveys say, show up in 3 weeks, not 3 months. So why is functional training also booming? Because the world has aged. The fastest growing demographic in fitness right now is adults over 50. They aren't chasing six-pack abs. They're chasing the ability to carry groceries, lift grandchildren, and get up off the floor without a hand to push. Functional strength training, which uses kettlebells, resistance bands, and body weight in real-world movement patterns, gives exactly that. A functional workout for a 65-year-old looks like a twist with a kettlebell, a single-leg balance reach, a slow stand-up from a sitting position with weights in hand. It looks nothing like Wall Pilates. It looks even less like a treadmill walk. And it works. But there's a piece even the trend articles miss. The new winners share one rule: progressive overload. Progressive overload means the workout has to get harder over time, a heavier weight, a faster pace, a longer hold, a more difficult version of the same movement. Without that, no workout stays effective. Wall Pilates failed because the moves stayed the same week after week. The 12-3-30 failed for the same reason. Strength training works when done right because the loads slowly grow. Hybrid training works because the variety keeps the body guessing. Functional training works because real life keeps throwing harder challenges every year. That single rule, progressive overload, is what separates a workout that delivers from one that fades. And here's another piece nobody's talking about. Recovery is the new fitness obsession. The most successful gym programs in 2026 don't just add training. They add sleep tracking, mobility work, soft tissue care, and cold therapy as standard parts of the week. People who used to grind through 6 days of cardio are now lifting 3 days, walking 2, and resting 2. The body responds, the fat drops, the energy climbs, and the results last. Studios that have figured this out are growing fast. The ones still selling daily punishment classes are losing members month after month. Now for the part that hits closest to home. Most people who switch from Wall Pilates or 12-3-30 to strength training say the same thing in the first 3 weeks. They feel stronger, they feel calmer, they feel less afraid of getting older. The mental shift, gym therapists say, is bigger than the physical one. Strength training, for many women in particular, rewires self-image in a way no cardio program ever has. It's not about looking different, it's about feeling capable. And once that feeling kicks in, almost no one goes back to the old trends. But there's a darker side to the strength training boom that nobody is putting in the highlight reels. The injury rate is climbing. Emergency rooms across the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia are reporting more lifting-related injuries in 2026 than at any point in the last decade. The reason is simple. Millions of people are walking into gyms without proper coaching, watching short videos that show heavy lifts in a few seconds, and trying to copy moves that took advanced lifters years to perfect. Hip flexor pulls, lower back strains, torn rotator cuffs, sprained wrists, all on the rise. None of this means strength training is dangerous. It means it has to be learned, slowly, with form coming before weight. Smart studios are responding fast. Group classes are starting with 5-week foundation programs before anyone touches a barbell. Personal trainers are charging more for basic movement assessments. Online programs that used to advertise lift heavy now are quietly switching their messaging to lift right first. That correction is good. It may save thousands of weekend warriors from the kind of injury that knocks them out of the gym for months. 2 viral workouts that ruled the internet in 2024 are now barely a whisper. The trend that took their place is older than the modern gym, simpler than any app, and stronger than any influencer. It just took the world a little while to remember. If this changed how you see your next workout, hit subscribe so the next breakdown lands first. Drop a comment with the lift that's working for you this week. Storm Rep keeps tracking what works.